In Texas, the debate on Confederate symbols is focused on a statue of Jefferson Davis at the University of Texas at Austin. Davis was the president of the Confederacy. Fox 4's Brandon Todd spoke to an expert on the Civil War and Confederacy symbols today. Brandon's live in Arlington tonight, where there was a prayer vigil for the Charleston victims tonight as well. Brandon?
Steve, that vigil just wrapped up a short time ago here at College Park Center on the UTA campus. It was a chance for people to remember the South Carolina victims and the hate that took their lives. But there was also reflection tonight on today's headlines and the hope that some of those symbols of hate will continue to fade away. As community members gather on the UTA campus to lift up prayers for the South Carolina church murder victims.
You may trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I rise.
The day's headlines are fresh on the mind of Samuel Green, specifically the move by South Carolina's governor to support an effort to remove the Confederate flag from the Capitol grounds. Growing up during the Civil Rights Movement, Samuel Green says it's about time.
My people died. Many of them died because of that institution, the institution of slavery.
Flying the Confederate flag on public grounds is a decades-old debate, but was renewed with the Charleston massacre. And just last week, the U.S. Supreme Court sided with Texas in its decision not to issue specialty license plates with the Confederate battle flag. The request for plates was made by the Sons of the Confederate Veterans.
And that's certainly a powerful symbol that has been destructive for a lot of years, and I'm glad that it is being taken down.
The Sons of Confederate Veterans, which has fought to keep the flag flying, issued a statement today. Our heritage is under serious attack. Every compatriot is urged to email the members of the South Carolina legislature and urge them to keep the flag flying as a memorial to our brave Confederate dead. Defenders of the flag say it's all about heritage and history. Those who want it removed say it's a symbol of hate. Assistant professor of American history at Tarleton State University says it represents all three.
And this is troubling for us to hear. It represents an independent country based on racial and class inequality, right? That was what this was an attempt. The Civil War was an attempt to form an independent slave-owning republic.
Dr. Landis says when people fly the flag and then try to attach a different meaning to it, it creates problems.
We can have conversations about states' rights. We can have conversations about politics. But to try to use these historical symbols out of their context distracts rather than illuminates.
As most know, UTA is one of the most diverse campuses here in North Texas. What's interesting is their history here on this campus. In 1951, the mascot of this campus was the Rebels. That held until 1971, when a campus-wide vote changed that to the Mavericks, which is what the mascot is today. And university spokesperson told me they are proud to have gotten rid of some of those symbols years ago. Steve?
Yeah, matter of fact, they kind of led the way on that, Brandon. Thanks. Nice report.